Good morning, everybody. This is Jason from Penny Stock Live. I'm breaking down GSS. This will be a technical trade alert. I'm putting it out at $3, sell at $3.50 for a 15% gain in the short term. This is a company that has some bad news factored into it right now, and I believe that this low right here, which can also be supported from back here about a year ago at this time, is a good opportunity to flip it for about 50 cents. It's making obviously lower lows in price action, but within those lower lows, every time it gets oversold, it has a nice little 50 cent to $1 run. You can see 412 to 486 here, plenty of opportunity to profit, and then another run from 341 to 424, okay, and that's just under a dollar. So I think at about $3 a share, we can get out around 350 in the short term. Look at the indicators in relation to what's happening with the chart. Obviously, the bad news started to get factored in through here, and I believe that it's going to find support somewhere. Now, there's a good chance that this could go even lower and touch down around 250 a share in the short term. But before that happens, I think we'll see another wave of buying and another little run up on this one. So let's take a look at GSS here. The indicator, Williams percent R, as you know, is very similar to RSI. It just reacts a little bit quicker, so the oscillator is the same, and it's going to look the same down here on the chart. You can see both are in oversold territory. What I really like is how the MACD, which represents momentum and trend, is starting to curl, and we're probably going to get a signal line cross here in the near future. So those are the two biggest things that I'm watching. The RSI is oversold for the first time in a long time. We've got 52-week support somewhere in through here. And we have many runs from 412 to 46 and 341 to 424 represented on the chart. I'm looking for 50 cents just below the MA20, which will continue to probably curl if the price action moves up. So that should probably level out in and around the 350 area, and that'll represent resistance moving forward, and that's why we'll look to take our profits there. When we were at 412, you can see that the RSI was below the 50 line, just above the 30 line here. Okay, so representing close to an oversold position. You had an MACD cross, a curl very similar to the one we're setting up here, except we're even deeper into oversold this time. And you had your Williams percent R coming out of oversold as well. Okay, so the indicators line up and we get a nice, run on the chart. Now we have a very similar situation here at 341. You have the RSI dipping below the 30 line, you have the MACD crossing the signal line, or about to, and you have the Williams percent R again coming out of oversold at the negative 80 line. So right now, all of these indicators confirm that this hammer candle could be a reversal signal, and we could get a nice 50 cent to $1 run on the stock. All I want is 50 cents, and I'd recommend you do the same. So probably a pretty safe place to put the money for the next week or two, possibly 3 weeks, and then get it back out, and we'll put it somewhere else. Again, GSS, technical trade alert, not going to do a research report on this one. You can look into the news. I believe that the bad news is already factored in. I do believe that it could go lower at some point, but I think we're going to see a short-term swing. So let's look to take our opportunities on it. Currently, no position for me. As always, I'm not an investment advisor, nor was I paid to produce this video chart. Take it easy, everybody, and let's rock it on GSS.